There's no tobacco in e-cigarettes, but they do have the addictive substance nicotine in liquid form. The FDA has a huge problem with the way they're marketed. E-cigarettes, the agency says, come in flavors like cola, bubblegum, chocolate.
You know what that means? Like regular cigarettes used to be, these could be marketed toward children, and right now they're not regulated. They're sold at kiosks in malls, among other places.
That was CNN's Brian Todd reporting on electronic cigarettes back in 2009. Today, they are extremely popular with smokers trying to kick the habit. And they're also popular with a very unintended group of consumers, children. A new CDC survey says that between 2011 and 2012, the amount of middle and high school students who have tried them doubled. They come in flavors like watermelon, cotton candy, bubble gum. And remember, they still have nicotine in them. The kids that are buying them, they're buying them at malls, online. Since sales aren't regulated by the FDA, they could do that. Dr. Lee Vinokur, an ER physician in Baltimore, joins me now. Doctor, great to talk to you about this. How much safer, in your opinion, are they than the typical cigarettes? Because people do use them to kind of kick the habit.
Well, that's part of the problem. I mean, if you think about it, we've been studying the problems with tobacco, and nicotine is one of the problems with tobacco since the 60s, before the 60s, when we knew there was a link with cancer and heart disease. And so we haven't studied them enough, so it's hard to say. But for people that are trying to kick the habit, nicotine is the addictive substance in cigarettes. So you're still going to be addicted to e-cigarettes. And it is very disturbing, these flavors that they're putting out, and the FDA hasn't caught up with them. So all the laws that were in place about marketing to minors and requiring kids to be 18 before they buy regular cigarettes, it's not that way with e-cigarettes, and that's the problem. And there's going to be a new generation of addicted kids, and that's the problem.
I agree with you, especially
they're selling.
Yeah, when you see those flavors like watermelon and bubblegum, you're bound to have kids say, oh, maybe I'll try this. It tastes good. What about the celebrities who have been seen with them? Katherine Heigl, Leo DiCaprio, Jay Wow from Jersey Shore. I say celebrity lightly on that one. What do you think when people watch and see, wait a minute, if they're doing it, it must be okay for me to do it?
Right. That's part of the problem, and why it's, I mean, kids started smoking back in the, 20s and 30s. It looked cool. It's the same thing. So if you see celebrities doing it, it's another incentive for kids to do it. And first of all, you're inhaling something into your lung that you shouldn't be inhaling. It's a vapor that has the drug nicotine in it. So there can be kinds of reactive airways, like kids can get coughing and things that happen with asthma. That's called reactive airway disease. We don't know long term if you start what effects those are going to be. Nicotine is a drug. It does have cardiovascular risk. If you do it during pregnancy, it can cause birth defects. We know these things about nicotine. We just don't know, you know, in the vapor form. We know in the patch, when you give people the patch, it's more regulated how it gets into the bloodstream. When you inhale it, it gets in faster. It is irritating to the lungs, but we need more studies.
So
I mean, it's probably better than cigarettes.
Nothing positive in your opinion?
Getting addicted to any kind of drug, in my opinion, as a physician, is not a good thing, okay? So not doing it at all. If you're saying start smoking or this, or trying to cut the habit of smoking 3 packs a day, maybe it's a little healthier, but you're still going to be addicted to another substance. And the bottom line is we need more testing on it.
Yeah, the jury is still out there. Doctor, so great to talk to you on this. Thank you. Appreciate your time.